Welcome back to the Lost Chill podcast. I'm Katie.
And I'm Kimmy.
And it has been a minute.
a few minutes.
Several?
Yes, yes.
Handful?
A handful, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can carry that many minutes in my hands.
Nope. Our last episode was October 2022.
Yep.
So go check that out.
It was good.
It was.
It was good.
I think every episode that we've done is good, but that's just my opinion.
That's confirmed. That's not an opinion, that's a fact.
Yeah, facts. So, if you're new here, welcome. We are a podcast about books.
That's right.
And just whatever else we feel
Whatever. We may be a little tangenty.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine. So have you been doing anything cool since October 2022?
I'm always doing cool shit.
That's true.
No, I'm not. I work.
You work and you run.
I work and I run. I have been working a lot over the past year. I accepted a promotion and I just also like my job a lot, so I work a lot. So I'm kind of lucky in that regard.
That is good that you like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's concerning if you don't. I technically got a promotion too, but it's semantics. But I did switch jobs.
Don't be modest here. No, none of that. Toot your own freaking horn, girl.
I'm still bitter about things. So it was a promotion with like a big raise within the same company, mind you, as promotions are. And like legit, I accepted this promotion, but I still had to like stay in my last job for 2 weeks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
in that 2 weeks, they gave me a raise that was the same amount as my promotion. So that's why I'm like, meh, okay.
But it's still a promotion. I get it, though. I get it.
Okay. I'll get over it one day, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. We'll see.
Also, Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Also, sorry, I'm chewing ice here.
Oh.
But I can't stop with this drink.
Land's all gone.
I'm so sorry. That's really sad. Happy 2-year anniversary of the podcast, even though we took a year off. So I don't really.
It's fine. It's fine.
We can girl math it later if you want.
Girl math. I love me some girl math.
And I do too. Books are free when you return something else. Because you don't return books because that's theft.
Or if you use the library and then you do have to return books, or else it's theft.
That's fair. That is fair. Well then.
I pretty much only use the library. Exclusively. The electronic library, not the real library.
Yes. I use it if it's available. I get frustrated because the books that I want have like a 75-year wait list.
Oh, I get frustrated because I have 40 that I'm on the wait list for, and then they all come through at the same time.
Oh, that also happens.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
It's rough.
It is.
Well, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, man.
January 25th, 2021.
We were just young little whippersnappers then.
We were. No idea what we're doing. Still don't. But
confirmed.
We can at least figure things out and fake it till we make it.
Yep. Story of our lives.
Yep. The Midnight Library is what started this.
Oh, the Midnight Library.
By Matt Haig. All of a sudden, we were reading the same book and enjoying discussing it, and we think we're hilarious because we are. And we were like, we should have a podcast. Okay, let's do it. And here we are.
Here we are, 2 years later. Wait, 3.
3?
Because it's 2024.
Oh, yeah. It is 3. Numbers are really hard.
Right. Oof.
So it is 2. So 2 years with the girl math, I guess.
Yeah. So you were right. You just already girl math so well in your head.
I explained girl math to my husband the other day. I should have recorded that.
that?
It was hilarious. He was just like, no.
Yes.
And I was like, but if you return something for $100 and you buy something else for $90, you just made $10.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. I don't see any flaws there.
Where I really decided that I am in girl math is with concert tickets.
Ooh.
Where I'm like, I paid for this concert ticket a year ago. So basically when I go to the concert, it's free.
It's free. Yeah.
It's free.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I did that with Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Do you remember when we went to go see her?
Oh, do I?
Kimmy gave her mom a friendship bracelet.
Oh, no.
It was
Yeah,
so great.
Yeah, I did. We told each other we loved each other, too. Oh, my gosh.
It was such a moment.
It was. Oh, man. Andrea Swift loves me, so basically Taylor Swift does, too, in my head. That's my girl math.
That's fair. That's just Swifty math.
Yeah, I love it. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That was so fun. I think it was really special. We had what's it called? Blocked terrible like technical seats. Like so
yeah.
they were I don't know.
We were
on the
basically
side.
backstage.
We were, which I just wish we could have gone every night, which I technically did, but one night was outside. Whatever. Because I really liked our seats for a bunch of reasons, but it would have been nice to, see the show.
It would have been great to see the
intended.
show. Instead of watching it on the computer or the
screen.
the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did see, like, we saw all of her opening acts, which for us were Gracie Abrams and they had a song called Chiffon.
I want to say The View, but that's not
No.
right.
It'll come to me.
It's a I forgot
sorry,
their
guys.
name.
Sorry, guys. For real, though.
Well, like,
Oopsie. But we saw them, and we saw her backup. Well, so, fun fact, her backup dancers, when they are not dancing, because they get some breaks more than she does for sure, they go to the side of the stage and watch the Jumbotron.
like with us.
So precious. Yeah, so we were basically there with Cam watching Taylor Swift. And we saw her guitarist, Paul Sadati.
Mm-hmm.
He also told me he loved me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, oh my God, Paul!
Can confirm
like that.
actually happened.
So it was not ideal for concert viewing, but so many other perks happened. Like if we were not there, I probably wouldn't have hugged Andrea.
No.
Told her I loved her. Given her a friendship bracelet, you know?
I mean, when I say that she ran down to Andrea Swift, she ran. Like I was concerned that she was going to fall down the stairs leading to where she was, but it was great.
Yeah, and so we were lower bowl, and we were like basically front row, but they did have 3 empty rows in front of us because of, I don't know, pyrotechnics or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of liked it that we had personal space.
Yeah.
There was this time, as you know, some people, I don't know them, it's not me, some people sit during the folklore era. And then I was like, oh, so they can't see Taylor, so I will perform right now and they can see me.
I was sitting during folklore.
Oh, I'm not.
So sorry. Okay. Props to the girl who ran on the treadmill for
3+ hours.
3+ hours every single day preparing for this when I couldn't even stand for the 3 hours. I was like, I'm tired. How are you up there doing this? But that's why.
But that's amazing that she did that. Like, she knows they're expensive and like such in high demand. Like, she's gonna give us a good show and put in the effort.
She did.
Yeah.
I was very impressed, especially learning that she put in so much work, which was obviously evident.
Oh, yeah.
Like being there, seeing everything. It's obviously evident that she put in so much work so that she could really enjoy it. And I think that she has.
We all do.
Oh, yeah.
The movie, everything. It's so great. And
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Like, to swing back to not talk about books, when we stopped, like, recording, I kind of stopped reading, but, so our last episode, what was it, like October 11th?
October 11th, 22.
22? Yeah, you know what dropped 10 days later? Midnights. Guess what took up all my time and brain space and everything? Midnights. Like, there, if you look at my story graph, it's like way up here for like January through September, and then October it's like I had Taylor Swift on the brain.
I get it.
I ended that year with 187 books,
Good
which
for
is
you.
13 away.
Oh God.
I maybe stopped at that number intentionally.
Intentionally.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have not been reading. I actually don't even know how many books I read last year or this year.
I think this year's 15 for you, because I was looking last night.
You mean 2023?
Yep. You've already read 15 now.
We're still so early into the...
Oh
I mean, I
my
wish I
gosh.
read 15 in 2 weeks.
That would be impressive.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, no. There's a few on there I don't think I've updated on Goodreads, but that sounds about right.
I think
Somewhere.
I prefer Storygraph.
Do you?
Yeah, but I use both.
Yeah. I don't know. I still like Goodreads. I know it's big corporation.
Well, I go to Goodreads for more, to like read reviews and summaries and all of that, but I like the data on Storygraph.
I get that.
And so, because it even has like data if you like sort by the month and tells you like how many pages you read a day in that month.
That's crazy.
And so I like to see that. And so like I'll update my daily pages read there, whereas in Goodreads I'll just be like started and finished. And
yeah, I don't even do that. I need to be better with that though.
Yeah, I do like going back and referencing, because you forget like what books you've read, like when someone just like puts you on the spot and like, what should I read? You're like, I mean, this comes to mind, but like I always scroll back and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it comes in handy.
It does. Have you read anything like that you really enjoyed?
Have I
Yeah.
read anything that I really enjoyed?
Well, we'll get to that part later.
Okay. It was a weird year for me. I read like just over 52 books in 2023, which my goal was like a book a week.
Yeah.
And I think I was right around 55 to 60, somewhere in there.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Way more than me.
I read a lot of memoirs, which was weird. Read
Yeah.
some series.
Yeah.
It was a weird year. I don't know.
Yeah. I didn't pick up reading again last year until I want to say like early summer, like May or somewhere. I hadn't read anything. It was just like really busy year doing whatever. And then I read a book in May, I think, that was The Night Agent, which was okay. Like,
yeah.
It was a Netflix show, which I never even watched, but the book was decent. And then I picked up the Will Trent series by Karen Slaughter.
Yeah?
And that is what like sucked me back in to reading.
Oh.
I was like, oh yeah, I remember loving this so much now. It's a TV show, but the TV show is like the book, but they're both so good in their own ways.
I like that. That does happen sometimes. I felt that way about Game of Thrones. Which I'm still bitter about, but we don't need to talk about it. Both the show and the books. But the actual ones that happened and came to be, like, they would change stuff in the show, and I was like, that's actually a lot better. And sometimes they would take out good stuff, and you would miss it. And I think it felt very balanced in the end. Like, some stuff the show did way better. Sometimes the books did it.
Yeah. And, well, I think that the thing with Will Trent is, those books are not for the faint of heart. Like, they are extremely violent and graphic, and they're not feel-good books, but they're great reads. But the show is on ABC. There's only so much that you can do on not cable, not HBO kind of channels, networks. So I think that that's a lot of the difference is the books are way more gruesome than the series is, but the series has like all of the lovable characteristics of the characters.
You do love your gruesomeness.
Yeah.
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 I do. I don't. I am not a gruesome person.
I read Matthew Perry's memoir.
I read that.
Ugh.
That broke my heart. I read it before, in the great before.
Oh, I did
And
too.
it was so sad. Like,
he was definitely still alive when I read it.
yeah. And it, even like reading it, not knowing what would happen, like it just, it hurt just to know how much he struggled and like kind of did still struggle.
And how close he had come to dying
Before.
many times.
Yeah. It, like, the whole book felt like very full of like melancholy and.
Yeah. Yeah. He had a lot of regrets, you could tell. And
yeah.
it was very sad. We're like Chandler and Joey right now.
We are. Are you ready? Like, I don't know if we have room.
If
so
I don't
just
think we have
pretend
room.
that we're just like, Oh my gosh. Now we just need a chicken and duck.
If you are just listening to this and not watching on YouTube, we're sitting in 2 recliners next to each other. So that's why we're like Chandler and Joey.
Not actual lazy boys, sadly.
No, but that's okay. There's no chicken or duck either.
If you hear my timer go off, that means it's time for Baywatch.
Maybe we can get some food delivered to the apartment next door so we don't have to get up and cancel the drinks.
Oh my God. Oh, I just love that
Have
show
you
so
watched
much.
Have you watched Friends since he died?
No.
I haven't either. And I've definitely watched that entire series more times than I can count. And I am just too sad to watch it still.
I am too. That's so sad.
Like, the way that I audibly gasped when I found out that he died, my son thought that somebody actually in my life died.
You told me.
Yeah.
But, so, what happened, it was very dramatic, is I was having a party.
Sorry.
And Katie wasn't there, which is rude.
I was working.
Rude.
Sorry.
And, I get, like, most of us aren't on the phone, but she sends it to the group chat, and my watch tells me, and I am like, oh my God.
Oh.
And everyone's like, what is going on? And I, like, can't even find the words. And our friend Lindsay's there. She's our official death notifier. We have jobs within our friendship group because, like, you can't just be our friend. You have to work and earn your keep.
Yes.
So she's our death notifier. And I was like, do you have something to tell us? And she's like, what? Who died? And she knows immediately that's where we're going. And, like, I just can't even say it.
Oh. Yeah.
It was rough. It was very dramatic.
Yeah. That was a tough day.
It was.
It was. Yeah, because I literally just gotten home from work. And I was, like, trying to, like, wind down. I'm just, like, death scrolling on my phone. And I was
Death
just, like...
scrolling.
Yeah, or
It's
doom
too
scrolling.
soon.
Doom scrolling. Sorry.
Just checking to see who died.
Just wanted to pop in and see who's dead here. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Oh. So,
Man.
going back to his book. I tried to read his book. Like, physically read a copy of it.
Yeah.
But I honestly couldn't because he's not an author by trade.
Right, he's not.
And that's fine. I understand, like, I want to hear your story regardless. So I actually listened to the audiobook with him reading it, which I found far more enjoyable.
He read his own?
He did.
I thought he didn't.
No, he did.
Oh, and that was why I specifically didn't listen.
Oh, no, he did, and it was fantastic.
Oh.
Because he does the voices, you know, like when he's talking about, could I be, like he talks about the story of how that came to be and like just doing the inflection of it and could I be wearing any more clothes? And it was just, it just gave more to the story.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to have to, maybe I will.
Fuck.
Fuck again.
Time out. Yeah.
Uh,
I can clean this mess up with.
cold foam everywhere. I might just lick it up. This is So while she's cleaning up, I hope this doesn't get cut, but I'll share a story. During the pandemic is when me and my husband decided to finish our basement. And legit, we were picking out carpet squares. And they were like, oh, there's this, but then this one has the extra stain protection.
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
And my husband was like, legit, Katie's going to be in that basement sometimes. We need the stain protection. So I will let my husband know it took 4 years, but that stain protection is finally paying off. The Katie special.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, and I cleaned up the foam. Oh, shit, I missed a spot. Be right back.
I think she was trying to get me to stop telling the story or something. She was rushing. Oh, man. Amazing. What we're drinking right now, which might not be available when you watch this, it's chestnut praline cold foam. And that's all you really need to know. They'll ask you, are you sure you just want cold foam? The answer is yes. But what we actually did was put it into iced white mochas.
Life-changing.
It is life-changing.
Life-changing.
But it's also fine if you just get a cup full of Chesty Prey cold foam.
That was so stressful right now. First of all, I lost cold foam.
Oh.
So now I'm sad. I mean, we could have licked it up off the floor.
I've seriously debated it.
But also, you're welcome. Return on investment.
Yes, this is literally my Katie carpet, so.
Whoa!
They match the drapes.
Anyways, what else do you want to talk about right now?
So, going over stuff we've done. We had concerts. Oh, so, one concert. I need to talk about 2 concerts.
2.
One, we went to together. Besides Taylor Swift.
Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran. What is wrong with us?
I think that there's Kahlua in this. I don't know.
That was an amazing show.
It was, minus a 3-hour rain delay.
Oh, I forgot
Taylor
about that.
would have just blocked played it out in the rain, but whatever.
Yeah, so that was a little rough, but.
Oh, do you remember at that concert, Kimmy was... it was in the middle of a rain delay. And Kimmy was like, come on, Ed, just come out here. And this drunk ass girl stops on the stairs as she was going up the stairs and is like, do you want Ed to die? And Kimmy was like, no. Well, if he comes out here, he's gonna die. And then just continued walking up the stairs, and we were all just like, what just happened?
Yes, it was. I mean, we were apparently if he was gonna die, and we were remaining outside
because
we were risking our lives for Ed.
It was lightning and thundering, and
I don't even remember seeing lightning.
I do.
Oh
no, there was definitely lightning,
but it was a bit ridiculous because we literally watched these same people go all the way up the stairs, and then legit 10 minutes later go back down, and then 10 minutes later they'd go back up, and then they'd go back down. So we just stayed in our seats. They were getting just as wet and
right, and we just sat there and we didn't die. Actually, we did, because we're Colorado natives.
If you could see this, you could see ghosts.
It's because we're Colorado natives, and that's just summertime in Colorado.
Or maybe we just have lightnings and that's what. Anyways.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh, it just felt a little something.
Sorry.
So I was very pushy for Ed. I wanted Ed, but I was very disappointed by Ed because he was doing this kind of same thing that Taylor Swift did with revolving opening acts. And he had one opening act who I love, who was not his Colorado opening act. And that is Maisie Peters.
Oh.
And that is what I did this past year, is I discover someone, to me, she's above Ed. She's actually signed by Ed to Ed's gingerbread band label. That's what it's called.
Oh, snap.
So, so Ed loves her. I love her. She's like baby Taylor Swift to me. And I like Sabrina
Wow.
Carpenter too, but she is amazing. She's a lyrical genius. She's a much sassier, much more vulgar.
I actually haven't listened to any of her things, but
I know. Everyone who I have convinced to listen to her loves her, but a lot of people just, they don't know yet, but they will know. Everyone's going to know one of these days.
everyone's going to know.
But, and the sad thing was, so we saw Ed, was that August?
Yeah.
Maisie wasn't with him. I went and saw Maisie in September in Denver, which was amazing. It was such a fun show. Like, legit one of my top 5 shows, and that's only because I've seen Taylor Swift 3 times. But
Who's the fifth then?
I don't know. Maybe the Backstreet Boys.
Is it?
Which time? The one they all touched me.
They did.
3
in
of 5.
Vegas.
And another one winked at me.
None of them touched me and Lindsay, for the record. And then the girl next to you got so pissed because they all touched you. And it wasn't me that got pissed. It was the other girl next to you who we didn't know.
Because she was like, what? Like, why is it you every time, lady? And Lindsay's like, I know why.
Because she makes eyes at them.
I don't know what eyes these are.
No, she does know what eyes these are. They're eyes. They're
My smolder. I'm basically, Flynn Rider is my brother.
Flynn Rider, smoldering eyes. That's what she does.
They work on Backstreet Boys, just FYI.
They worked on your husband too.
Well, yes, they still do. Yeah. So, but then, like a week after I saw Maisie, she was back with Ed.
Oh.
And opening for him again, and I was like,
I was really upset that Paramore did not open for Taylor with us.
if we go to a European show this year, they will be again.
Yeah.
So that's an option.
That's always an
Just
option.
spitballing ideas here.
Just thinking outside the box.
Yeah, that's
Man.
going to be something.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Paramore. I've seen them before. I saw them with No Doubt.
Did you see them when they were, because they were here the same week as Taylor.
I know. I did not. I was working that night, or I totally would have. My hairstylist went to go see that, and
So did our friend who I went to see Maisie Peters with. She saw them.
I know.
Oh.
It's fine.
We could have seen them backstage.
That is true.
So
Because
literally.
that band starts with an M.
Muna.
Thank you.
You guys are welcome. We're professionals.
Told you that we would remember.
We would. Oh, amazing. Do you have any concerts coming up this year?
Green Day.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
I can't wait. September.
So I don't think you want to sleep and be woken up when September ends. I think you want to be conscious for September. Is that
I
what
would
I'm
like to
understanding?
be conscious for September. No, I'm not going to be sleeping before September ends. Yeah.
Wow.
They have a new album out that I have been jamming out to, especially when I run. It is great running music. So I'm really
That's
really
exciting.
exciting.
Oh, man. I think I need to start running, but also no. I don't know. I never got runner's endorphins, and like it's always work, and I always hate
You
it.
shouldn't say those words around me. Don't get my hopes up.
A part of me wants to try, but also no.
I'm running a marathon in May. You want to come join me?
I have run a half marathon before without training. It was a terrible idea.
That is a very bad idea.
Yeah, it didn't go well for me.
No, I don't think it would. I did a half marathon last year with training and it still sucked.
Yeah. Oof.
So now I just tacked on 2 half marathons in one day.
Amazing. Spectacular.
I'm going to hurt.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Yes, you will.
I'm also hoping to get into the lottery for the Chicago Marathon next year. We'll see.
You're going to do 4 half marathons in 2 days, but not next to each other?
Yes.
Sorry, that was too much regular math. We only do girl math and Swiftie math here. Adorable thing. I'm in a Swiftie fitness group. I don't know. I am not.
I didn't even know such things exist.
Oh, they do. And what the runners in that group do,
Uh-huh.
to try to increase their times, they see how far into the next song they get after playing All Too Well, 10-minute version, Taylor's version from the vault. And so they're like, oh, so that song's, like 10 minutes. I only got 39 seconds into the next song. But today I got 27 seconds into the next song. And it's so cute.
That's pretty funny. I do run to that one as well.
Yeah.
I run to a lot of Taylor. I run to a lot of Green Day.
What else do you even need? Maisie
No.
Peters. I will, promote Maisie Peters until she takes off, and then I'm going to not be able to get concert tickets, like, with Taylor Swift, and I'm going to be pissed, and I'm going to be like, why did I not gatekeep this? So, anyways, Maisie Peters is crap. No one listened to her except for me. She's mine.
She has stuck her claim.
Anyways, so
Blank space.
we have had so much going on. We have had so much going on, from new jobs to running to kind of reading to Taylor Swift and Maisie Peters and concerts and fun. Oh, I've also started painting my nails. That's just something you should know.
So if you follow her socials.
Yes, you have seen a lot of my manis, which it's just fun. I read while doing them.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's pretty talented.
Well, that's because I just have my Kindle and it's stood up.
Oh.
But,
I still just pay somebody once a month to do mine. I'm not talented with that. I can't.
oh, there was a learning curve, and there's a still, even after a year now, heavily used cleanup brush. So, anyways.
Any hoodles.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so, like, the Midnight Library, which, like, we just, by happenstance, happened to both be reading, and we're like, oh, we should have a book podcast.
That was not happenstance. We both decided to read that at the same time.
By happenstance after a conversation we had about doing it. So, anyways, even more randomly, I don't think we read any of the same books in 2023, except for, well, 1 and then 2 at one point.
And what were those?
Those were
Da 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 da.
Fourth Wing.
No.
Fourth Wing.
Fourth Wing.
Which blew my mind. I think I found out you were reading that at my 1989 Taylor's version
That is
release party.
correct. We had not even talked about it prior to that either.
No. And the thing with Fourth Wing, so we have been off Bookstagram. We have not been in that world.
Which we'll talk about in a few episodes.
So, yeah, we don't really, I didn't know what was popular. And the thing about me is I love fantasy. Give me dragons, give me whatever, magical powers, all day long. I will be about that. So the fact that this book took off and that Katey was reading it, blew my mind. Because there would be a few people I would try to be like, you should read this dragon book. And they'd be like, dragons? No, I'm an adult. And I'd be like, okay, I'll just be in my own fantasy world.
Well,
by
maybe
myself.
you should sell it with, it's not really just dragons, it's Fanta smut. Just saying.
Just saying. I do need to
sell
sell
the
it better.
smut. Smut sells. Ask
Smut
Hollywood.
sells.
Ask Kim Kardashian, who we
Apparently,
don't like
I've been doing it
anymore
wrong.
because she is a snake.
Have
Sorry.
you ever liked her?
No, but now I really don't like her
Oh.
after what she did to Taylor.
I mean, I've been mad about that since, we became friends. And I tried to tell you, but it's okay. We got there.
I
in the
don't
end.
remember that, though. Anyway.
I
hoodles.
remember when you're like, that girl plays victim all the time. And I was like,
Well, she does.
excuse me?
But now
But now you get it.
I get it. I have grown.
Did you read that Time article?
I didn't read the whole thing.
So good.
I need to read the whole thing.
The part that was, I'll just tell you, maybe you did read this part, I don't know. But there was a part where, talking about that, she was like, I felt like my career ended and blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And then the person goes to say, what do you mean? You still sold 1 million albums. Career fail, what? And then she catches herself, and she's like, that's probably the beauty of Taylor Swift, is that even if it doesn't look like it to other people, how devastating stuff fails to you, it, validates you. And it's this was crushing to me. And it might not have looked like much to other people, but it totally destroyed me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think having people feel that validated with that, and their heartbreaks and devastations do matter, but they can also still grow from it and turn it around. And you know, the whole hero's journey.
The anti-hero?
It's me. Hi.
I'm the problem.
It's me. So, anyways, should we talk about those books?
Huh?
Should we talk about those books?
Yeah, let's do it.
She's gonna lick the cup now, so we gotta
Sorry.
go.
Coming for you, cold foam.
The part that we missed was when Katie was trying to set up her thing, and I was like, I can't help right now. I'm literally licking
She
my
was,
cup
and she
clean.
was making some questionable noises. She's like, ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was so
oh.
good.
And like I turn around and she's got white stuff all over her face, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, don't mind me, I'm just licking my cup. And I was just like, whatever. Just turned
Okay, it's
around.
that good, though.
I
It's
just
that
turned
good.
around and just let her be. It's best if you don't make eye contact.
I only have eyes for my cold foam, so you could not have made eye contact.
I just want to, but then we're recording this, so,
Okay, so we could stop it.
yeah. So I
Goodbye.
think this is where we sign off, because I'm gonna go lick my cup. Okay, bye. Is that how we're ending this?